What's up, everybody? Give me 1 second. All right. Joe Tringal, what going on, my man? Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. All right, what's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody tapping in with us right now. I know it is a little bit of late notice. Just wanted to get this information out as quick as I could. Xavier, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Somebody give me a little thumbs up or let me know. Make sure, I get a little dodgy with this kind of stuff. I'm not good at it. Yesterday, I had some mic issues. Talked to a friend, my boy, Nature Boy. Hopefully, I got this sorted out now. So somebody just let me know in the chat. Make sure you can hear me. I think I got it all worked out. I think we're in good shape, but just wanted to double check. Joe, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. So, cool. Glad to know you're hearing me. All right, everybody. Want to real quick thank everybody for tuning in. I know today is kind of like a last minute thing. Wes, really, really appreciate you. Thank you for letting me know we're working over here. But I wanted to just get this out as quick as I could about the Year of the Dragon, the Chinese New Year pack from the Jordan brand. So, this kind of came out of nowhere on me. I didn't really think that this was going to happen, so I kind of wanted to share it as quick as I could. Ryan Jacob, what's good, man? Appreciate you tuning in again with us yesterday, my man. Really do, really do. Yeah, let's jump right into it, man. I appreciate it. Masabi Hassani, yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Again, you'll take the assist for sure. I don't know if you are, but I want to give a big shout out to you, Crash, over on Twitter, Masabi, for checking me out with this. He tapped into my DMs the other day, asked me about stock numbers for the Year of the Dragon Jordans. And honestly, I hadn't given it much thought after what's happened the past couple of years, where they were an international release that dropped in Asia last year, the Year of the Rabbits. We didn't get a sniff of them in the US, and I really wanted that pair, which is a shame. So I really, honestly, I wasn't even tracking this pair. I wasn't giving it the slightest second thought based on what happened last year. The Year of the Rabbits were super exclusive. I do want to say I was at SneakerCon over the summer, and let's throw this out there. There was 5,000 Year of the Rabbits produced in the Air Jordan 1 lows last year. And I was at SneakerCon this July in DC, and I'm just going to say there was an awful lot of pairs in the room that day. For only being 5,000, I probably saw a couple hundred of them in that room. So make of it what you will, but I stayed clear of those pairs because they were, I don't know, a couple of them were a little dodgy looking, to be honest with you. But that is not the case this year. So this year, the Chinese New Year collection is pretty big. We got the we got 3 Jordan lows. We got the OG adult and the kids pair. We got the retro adult pair. I think there's Forces, there's Dunks, there's a Jordan 38. It's a pretty big collection this year. Simply Sinclair, what's good? I appreciate you tuning in. So I want to get right into it. I don't want to keep everybody too long today. I know that there's a lot going on. I just wanted to kind of talk about what we have going on this year. So the Chinese New Year, everybody knows it is one of the bigger pack releases for Nike for the entire year. Obviously, Nike has a huge presence over in the Asian markets, and they got to show love to them. So what they do every year is they pick out a handful of silhouettes, they dress them up real nice in the theme colors for the year, and that's what we got going on this year. This year, you can see we got special packaging for the Jordan 1s. We got the gold theme box. We got the red envelope, which, if you're familiar with the Chinese New Year, it's a tradition to give your loved ones a red envelope filled with cash. I believe you got to face west when you do it. It's something we do practice here in my home, so I'm excited to see the envelope this year. I might actually go for a couple of pairs just to get that envelope. And then you see they have the little medallion, the little chain that comes with it as well. Xavier, Stadium 90, yeah, you might be right about that. I'm not 100% sure. I know that there's a lot of pairs in the pack this year, a lot more than previous years. So you could be right about that, and I could be just missing it. I hear buying on Goat and StockX because of last year's rabbit with multiple people having the same number pair. Yeah, that was drama. I know, what's his name? LA3 over on Twitter had a big problem with Goat. Personally, I stayed away. Like I said, I saw them at SneakerCon, and they looked a little dodgy to me, so I stayed off. Lance, what's good? Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, you got your Sambas yesterday. Gonna have to redo my top 10. Yeah, I'm glad you like him, man. I'm glad you like him. It's definitely a really high quality pair. Fear, OC Collects, Fear. What am I missing here? Oh, fear of having the same number pair. Now I got you. So we got two. I want to talk about these two main pairs this year. We got the Jordan OGs, the OG low tops that are kind of got this dragon green on the main panels, white leather underlays, and got the burgundy on the swoosh, the laces, and you got the gold wings logo on the back. Really clean. It looks like a little bit of a translucent gray sole. Sorry, I didn't look too much into the sole color, but it's nice. It's nice. I love the textured leather on there. I'm not sure how popular these are going to be. It's a low top after all. It's a really funky colorway. Greens do pretty well, though. Greens do pretty well. Everybody seems to like them. Personally, not my favorite color. I don't really get into this shade of green. I love the burgundy. I actually like the color on the retro pair. But please notice there is a retro and there's an OG Christopher Duplessis. I apologize if I said that wrong. Going for the Soleil's? Nah, not really, man. I don't really have a whole lot of New Balance in my closet. Those Soleil's are, I just can't pull them off for all the colors and the shiny materials. But hopefully everybody who wants can get them, man. Soleil drops have been pretty good lately. If I get that password, I'll get it out as quick as I can for everybody. But quick to note, we do have two pairs dropping. We have the OG pair, which as we know is the 85 shape. There's a little bit of a different structure to the shoe. The paneling's a little bit different. Usually the quality's a little bit better on the OGs, but I personally like the OG better. Cut is a little bit below the ankle bone. The cut of the retro is a little bit higher. I just find them to be a little more comfortable, a little more durable, and overall a nicer pair. So that's just it for me. The retro pair, I actually like the colors better on these. The retro, you can see the collar area is a little bit thicker and a little bit higher, but you got the burgundy and you have a nice textured swoosh with a little bit of a pattern on there. Xavier, big need on the OG lows. Yeah, it's a nice pair, man, for sure. You can also see that the tongue on the on the retro pair stands up a little bit higher. I'm not too much of a fan of that. I don't really like high profile tongues at all. So I like the one that cuts in a little bit lower like the OGs do. But this is, it's nice. Like I like the colorway better on the retros than I do the OGs. But hopefully, like I said, everybody who wants a pair can get a pair. And like I said, I'm not going to beat around the bush with y'all too much today. I want to kind of get in and get out. I plan on doing this a little bit more going forward, dropping my release notes like this. It gives me a little bit of a chance to talk with people, to engage with people, whereas opposed to on Twitter, like I find myself locked in the comments all day long. And I'm trying to respond to everybody in a timely fashion, but honestly, I just don't have the time in my day. I have a job, believe it or not. I have a real job. I got a family, so I'm just trying to make this a little bit more streamlined. And honestly, it's a little more fun for me to do it this way. So hopefully, you guys are rocking with me on this. We're going to try to build this channel up big time and make some people real happy. We're going to be dropping a lot of release notes like this, as well as some other content as well. So without any further ado, what do you want to do first? You want to do the OGs, or you want to do the retros first? So will the OG be more like the black toes and the 85 naturals? Yes, absolutely. The OGs, those are the black toes. It's the same silhouette. The black toes that dropped earlier this year. The 85s are a little bit different. There's a little bit of a different shape, but it's more closely related to the OG than it is going to be the retro pair for sure. So why don't we do that one first? So the OGs, boom. Here's what we got. We have the OG one, Year of the Dragon. You see you got that nice little medallion that comes with it. There's 75,000 pairs of these going on the SNKRS app January 24th. We should see these load up sometime, I'm guessing in the next 48 hours, but wouldn't be surprised if it takes another week for them to load up on the app. Like I said, a really clean pair. That little dragon skin leather really plays up the Year of the Dragon a little bit. And 75,000 pairs is a gang of pairs when you consider we only had 5,000 pairs last year. So it's really nice to see these bumped up a little bit. It's really nice to see Nike ramp up stock. I do think Nike's kind of tied into some of the stock contracts that they signed during COVID when everything was booming. They were trying to get as many pairs out as possible. And I think that's kind of what they're dealing with right now. So 75,000 pairs of the OGs. Honestly, if you're a customizer, I dabble a little bit myself. I'm thinking maybe slap a coat of black paint on that green leather, and you might have some freshness right there. You might have some real live freshness with that. These are usually sneakers exclusive, so don't expect to see these popping up at too many retailers. If you do, it'll probably be boutiques only. I'm not expecting a whole lot of other people to drop this pair, but overall, you should see a great quality pair. You should see some nice quality materials on this. 75,000 pairs. Hopefully it won't be too hard for anybody to hit. So if you're going for these, I bid you good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor, as they say. Next up, move right along. We'll talk about the retro pair. So I'm a little surprised by this. So the retro pair actually only has 25,000. I don't know why. I don't get it. But it is what it is. So you can see now we got a little bit of a better picture here. Look at the swoosh on this. Look at the detailing on that, the pattern on that. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I like the colorway a little bit better on this pair than I do on the OG pair. But 25,000 pairs, I don't get it. These are much more limited. These are going to be a much harder pair with only a third of the pairs. My man Crash, yeah, I like the texture on it too. The texture on the Dragon Scale is beautiful, no question. It's gorgeous. Hopefully, it's nice in hand. Hopefully, it's strong, it's durable, and easy to clean. So yeah, it is nice, no question about it, man. Not at all. But that's it. That's what I wanted to drop for everybody today. Hope everybody can get their hands on a pair. 75,000 pairs of the OG. 25,000 pairs of the retro dropping on the 24th. Nature Boy, what up though, man? Nature Boy, let me know. I took your advice. I put in my AirPods. Are we looking good? Can you hear me a little bit better with these right here? I hope so. That was the plan. Yeah, getting these in hand is going to be nice, man. It's going to be real fresh. On second thought, I might actually go after a pair of the OGs. The OG Jordan Low is my favorite silhouette of all time. If y'all tuned in yesterday when I did my top 10 pairs, I actually still got it right here. Haven't put it away yet. Boom, there is my favorite shoe from the past year, the black cement. I love the silhouette. I got a handful of these. I still got my black toes. I haven't worn those yet. I got a pair that I customized, made them like a navy blue, kind of like a almost similar to like a like the Costin SB, but I made it a little bit darker. And when them dark mochas come out next year, I'm getting every single pair I can get my hands on. All right, so any questions or anybody wants to talk, let me know. I'll hang around for another few minutes. Xavier, to me, the retro cut is lopsided and not appealing. I got to say I agree. Yeah, the retro cut, it doesn't fit my foot well. It cuts underneath my ankle bone a little bit, and I really don't like the extended tongue. Nature Boy, thank you, my man. Trujillo, when is the shock drop? I don't think there's going to be a shock drop. I really don't. I think the 24th is when we're going to see these drop, and that's going to be it. I don't really see a shock drop happening. Obviously, you guys know where you're going to hear it first. If that does change, if it does change and we hear a shock drop, I'll get it out to you as fast as I possibly can. But as of right now, I'm not hearing anything about a shock drop. Ryan, I wish the retro colorway. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. The retro colorway on the OGs, I'd be all in. I'd probably get a two-piece. I'd probably double up on those. JD Kick, so the drop is on the 24th. I'll put these back up real quick if you want to see. The drop is on the 24th for both of these. 75,000 pairs of the OG lows and 25,000 pairs of the retro lows. They're both going down on the 24th. Hopefully you'll be able to cop a pair. Who's next? Crash, metallic blue. They're going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't know about that. The low tops aren't really that hard to get for the most part, and the metallic blue, not too much of a sought after colorway. Again, neutral gray lows, 85 shapes, a little bit different. Xavier, you should do a live or video about your customizing. I just dabble, man. I really do. I just dabble a little bit. I'm not like, cutting and sewing. I don't have the materials for that or the equipment. But I do have some stuff over on my channel. I think I got some stuff on Instagram, but I'd like to start getting more into that a little bit more down the road and having some fun with that. I plan on doing some stuff. I also do a lot of restoration work on my shoes. So I definitely plan on getting some of that going more on the YouTube channel. 100%, man. 100%. Day TV, when you thinking about talking breads? Honestly, I'm not thinking about talking for a couple of weeks. To be honest, I talked to a couple of people today. I really don't think we're going to hear any movement for about 2 weeks. I mentioned yesterday, the biggest news I have on those is that Dick's is going to be dropping those. DSG is going to do those for wristbands. They might actually do them in person, first come, first serve. I really hope not, for everyone's safety. That's just not a smart thing to do. But I don't think we're going to see any movement on that for the next 2 weeks. As soon as I hear something, I'm going to let you guys know. Probably do something like this where we drop the release notes to the YouTube. I am expecting to see a shock drop, probably some EA, and then the actual sneakers drop. So I do think you're going to have multiple chances to get this shoe. But right now, it's just a little bit too early to say anything about that. Great audio today versus yesterday. Much appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks again, Chuck, for shouting me out with the advice. When's the shock drop on the 4s? I just kind of touched on that one real quick. We don't have a date on that yet. It's a little too soon to tell. Same. Not sure, but appreciate it either way, bro. SNKRS App release, no boutiques, no tier zeros. If you're talking about the Year of the Dragons over here, which I assume you are, that's my guess. I really don't think anybody else is going to get a pair of these. If you do, it'll be like super limited to just probably a handful of tier zeros. Don't expect anything much from that. The bread is in the SB form. Yeah, from what I understand, the bread, the SB is the new shape of the 4 going forward. So every 4 from now until they decide to make another change up is going to be in that SB cut with the little bit lower to the ground. The other, I don't know. I did a whole post about it a while back. It's slipping my memory right now. But that's about it. That's what we got for everybody today. So again, just real quick to recap the Year the Dragon Jordan low tops. We have 2 pairs of the adult pairs going. There's also a GS pair. I'll get something out about that when I can in the near future. But the OG pair, the green colorway, 75,000 pairs. The retro colorway, 25,000 pairs, so 100K in total. They're both going to drop on the SNKRS app January 24th. But that's it. That's what we got for the Year of the Dragon Jordans. I'm actually in love with the packaging on these. I really do. I really do. I might try to get a pair just to have that envelope. It's awesome. It's a cool piece of little feature, whatever you want to throw in there. Sorry, the word just escaped me. Ryan, thanks again, my man. Appreciate you tuning in as always. I'm going to sign out for now. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up wherever you want. I'll do my best to answer questions. Y'all know I always do. And also, you can just comment on this video. This video will stay posted live on my channel, and then I'll check back in on comments as much as I can. So, Xavier, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, my man. JD Kicks, same to y'all. Again, I appreciate every single person tapping in and tuning out. Christopher, yeah, so real quick, I'm going to say this in closing. The stock that I posted yesterday for the SB Core Purples was 21,000. That's not the number I'm seeing anymore. But Christopher, I got to watch this for a couple days before I say anything. I got to hold tight. I think those are going to drop towards the end of the month, probably around the 26th or so. But give me a few days. Let me watch this a little bit before I say anything about that stock number. So again, thank y'all for tuning in. If you were here both days, last times, appreciate y'all. Uncle Chrissy, I'm signing off, and hope everybody has an excellent remainder of their day. Peace.